Hi guys. Sorry. I wanted to give you an update on hubby. Many of you know they found 2 blood clots behind his injury. We went for a checkup the other day and they heard something that bothered them in his chest area. So they sent us down for a CT scan. They thought there was another blood clot in his heart. There is not. It's just the 2 clots that are behind his leg. And he's on Eliquest. It's a rather new drug, and I don't really know that much about it. I've looked up the side effects and things, but actually, honestly, I've been so busy. So this isn't a video about how my husband's doing. It's about you homesteaders and preppers. Have you given 1 minute's thought, if you're married or if you have a partner, what would happen to your homestead or your prepping plans if your spouse or partner couldn't be there to help you? You know, if they had a severe injury that's going to keep them down for a long time, or if they passed away. I really never thought about that. I thought that I could do it all, and I have been doing it all. When Steve was working, I did everything on the inside of the house and outside of the house. I did everything, because that way when he came home from working all day, he didn't have to go take care of outside chores. Since I stayed at home in the later years, I did it all. So, you know, all the yard work, animals, everything. So now, I'm doing it all again, but I'm doing it also with having to take care of an injured hubby. So my normal routine now is I get up at the crack of dawn. I do all the animals. I feed them all, give them all clean water. If their beds are wet, I give them all new bedding. I muck the horse stall every single morning. I change the quail every morning, the ducks, the geese, turkeys, chickens, everything. We've already got the bees battened down for the winter, so they're fine. But I do go out and check their tarps and things like that to make sure nothing's off. And then after I'm done with the animals, then I fill the wood box on the front porch. I bring in 3 or 4 wheelbarrow loads of wood. Then I clean the fireplace out of all the ashes. Then I dump the ashes. I pick up all the dog poo. I add more kindling to the kindling box. Then I start with my chores on the inside. I start my breads. I start my dinner. I vacuum. I got the laundry going. Then in the meantime, somewhere in between that, I get him up. And I try to shower him or bathe him. I give him his morning pills. I make his coffee. I bring him a little something to eat. And he usually goes back to bed for about 4 or 5 hours. So that's my whole day. And then I don't get to bed till after 11. Last night it was 5 after 12. So, you know, think about this, guys. If you haven't thought about this, think about it. Because I'm exhausted. And, you know, a lot of you will say, well, I'll just get another partner, or I'll just marry again. Well, it's not that easy. It's just not that easy. Or you can hire somebody. Well, I did hire somebody. She's going to come in and do, like, bathrooms and the tub and things like that I just don't have time to do. I know it's just the 2 of us, but I just don't have time to get that done. So she's going to start after Christmas, and I've known her for many years, and I trust her, and that's a big thing, trust. So, you know, I'm exhausted, and I just don't know what the future's going to hold. We love to hike, and we've hiked Lassen, we've hiked Glacier in Montana. We hike everywhere. I don't know if he'll ever be able to do that again. I don't know if he'll be able to ride the Harley again. We don't know if he can ride the quad or use his kayak. he has a weight limit of 10 pounds for the next 6 to 12 months lifting. Thank God he got all the wood cut and stacked, because I would just be lost without it, and he did a fantastic job. He got everything battened down, ready for winter, but there's certain things that he does throughout the winter that I don't think I'll be able to do. I mean, we have to keep the snow off one part of our roof because it'll take down our electrical lines. That's how funky our electric is up here, because we have such an old house. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I don't know if I'll be able to plow. My son will plow for me, but everyone needs to learn how to do things. Learn how to use your chainsaw. Learn how to use the things that your mate uses, because if they're not here one day, you're going to have to be doing that. And it's a very scary thought. And this has just taken the wind out of him. And it's just crushed him also mentally, because he just doesn't feel like he's contributing now. So just want to give you guys a little heads up. Think about it and look at the things your spouse does every single day. And can you do all that yourself? I mean, I can do it, but it's exhausting. It is just mentally and physically exhausting. And like I said, I went to bed at 5 after 12 last night, and then I had to set the time, so he could have his pills, and so I'm not getting a full night's sleep. I'm not getting a good sleep, and I'm find that I'm not eating, and I'm just on my feet 24/7. So hubby was the one that said to do the video this morning, to give everybody, something to think about. And so I did it for him, and I got to get back in there. So peace out, guys. I'll keep you posted. Bye.